Morning, grade 4. So this is your maths for Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember to also go and complete your Train Your Brain, number 21 to 40 for today. Okay, of page 20. So I'm going to send mommy a video about fractions, and then I want you to complete 1.1 to 1.10. So for Tuesday, you can maybe do 1.1 to 1.5, and then Wednesday 1.6 to 1.10. Okay. We will now compare fractions using the same symbols we use to compare whole numbers. Okay, remember the smaller than, greater than, and equal to signs. Okay, so you're going to use them for your fractions. Okay, you're going to use those symbols to indicate the relationship between the fractions. 3/7 is it bigger than, smaller than, or equal to 5/7? Okay, the first fraction shows 3 of 7 parts, which you call 3/7. The second fraction shows 5 of 7 parts, which are 5/7. 3/7 is smaller than 5/7. Therefore, you'll use the smaller than sign. Do you see that the denominators are the same? This is very important when you compare fractions. Remember, the number at the bottom is the denominator. So they have to be the same if you're comparing fractions. Okay. The number on top is the numerator. They don't need to be the same. Remember, the numerator tells you how many parts are colored in of a fraction. Remember yesterday's work. The denominator is how many parts it's divided into. Okay. What happens when the denominators are not the same? You need to make them the same. Do you see that the denominators here are not the same? The first one is 3/4 and the second one is 5/8. So they're not the same. Use timetables to make the denominators the same. Ask yourself, 4 times what gives you 8? Easy, 2. The answer is 4 times 2 gives you 8. But you cannot multiply the denominator only. If you multiply the denominator by a number, you must also multiply the numerator of that fraction. So 3/4 times 2 on top and times 2 at the bottom will give you 6/8. They are equivalent fractions. Okay? You can now compare the two fractions. 6/8 and 3/8. Which one is? So 6/8 will be bigger than 3/8. Before you compare or add fractions, you must always make the denominators the same. When you multiply the denominator by a number, you must also multiply the numerator by the same number. Okay, the video teacher sent to mommy will also explain this nicely for you. Okay, then you're going to complete activity 43. For Tuesday, I want you to do 1.1 until 1.5. And then Wednesday, you do 1.6 to 1.10. So I'm not going to send another video on Wednesday, okay, because it's the same work. So if you look at 1.1, it's 1/2 and 2/2. So it's a half and a whole. So 1 is, if you look at the denominators, they are the same. So you can just write the answer in, okay? You can compare the fractions. So 1/2, so 1 is smaller than 2. So you'll write the smaller than sign, okay? For 1.2, the denominators are not the same. So you need to multiply the 1/5 so that the denominator is the same as 2/10. So you're going to times the 1 with 2 and the 5 with 2. So it will be 2/10. 2/10 and 2/10 are equal. So you're going to put in the equal sign. Okay. So copy the sums into your workbook from 1.1 to 1.5 and compare the fractions. Remember to multiply the denominators if they're not the same. But the other video I sent to mommy will explain it also. Okay, speak again on Thursday. Love you. Bye.